Sorry guys, I'm just adjusting my phone so it won't drop. Well, here we are. This is Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom, the PS2 version. So, let's get started. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure my phone won't drop, just so that it won't be in the middle of this live stream. But I gotta keep my eye on my phone and even my screen, so the selfie stick that I mostly record when I do How I Play Like a Pro episodes, so it won't fell off the chair. Well, anyways, let me make sure I get this. It can only this game. Well, I don't feel like completing this game again because I didn't have to. And here's how I disable the hand when I do the final boss. Alright, there we go. So, here's the first boss. And this level, in a level post-item. And we got King Neptune in this level.
I got nerves of steel and muscles of sand.
And eyes of jelly.
My Poseidon has been breached by a mighty foe whom you must vanquish.
Bring it on, Your Highness.
Bring it on. And we got Johnny, too. Actually, Johnny's in every main boss in the game. Look, it's a giraffe.
I think I need to get home to feed Gary.
Well, you ain't going anywhere, SpongeBob, because we are doing the first main boss in the game, and that is Robo Sandy, or a huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel.
Looks like the robot left itself vulnerable.
Great Barrier Reef. The robot better change tactics at fast. Oh. Sorry guys, there was the Amber Alert on my phone.
We're not playing. We're fighting for our lives.
But I'm pretty sure it didn't but I'm pretty sure it didn't pause my recording on this live stream though. So when Robo Sandy comes over here, I usually stand at this side of the ring. It's just so I don't have to jump over the old clothesline move. And as you can see, Robo Sandy just lost its head, so I need to carry the head over here. What a shocking takedown by Patrick. For once, this one's Bell, Rabbit Peach for life. Welcome to the live stream. And there's the skip in the first phase of the final boss, which I'm really good at. I'll show you that later. Once I defeat Robo Sandy and Robo Patrick, which Robo Patrick's in the industrial park. So basically, the mini bosses in this game are like one mini boss and one mini boss and one main boss are in each part of Bikini Bottom. Like in the first half of Bikini Bottom, you'll defeat King Jellyfish in Jellyfish Fields, Robo Sandy in the Poseidon, and the second half of Bikini Bottom is Prawn from the Mermalair and Robo Patrick in Industrial Park. And the third and last part of Bikini Bottom, you'll defeat the Flying Dutchman in the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and Robo Spongebob in the Chum Bucket Lab.
That was fun! Your turn, SpongeBob!
Alright, now it's SpongeBob's turn. Now for the third and final round.
Flying! The old clothesline move!
And I can do an uppercut by pressing the triangle button if you have the PS2 version. But if you have the Xbox version, you press the Y button. And I think in the GameCube version, you press X or Y. I don't know. I never played the GameCube version, which I'm not getting the GameCube version of Battle for Bikini Bottom. Well, I have a Nintendo Wii, but I don't have the cords for it, or even the GameCube console itself. Like, I'd rather stick with the PS2 version and the Xbox version of Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeet! And there we go. Robo Sandy has been defeated.
That was quite a battle. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. It's a new power.
The Bubble Bowl. But wait, there's more. A golden spatula.
And that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much.
Patrick over there.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors.
True. Alright, now that we've accessed the second part of Bikini Bottom, which I told you guys, in the first part of Bikini Bottom, you'll defeat King Jellyfish in Jellyfish Fields, and Robo Sandy in the Poseidon, and you defeat Prawn in the Mermalair, and the main boss is the main boss in the second half is Robo Patrick in Industrial Park. And the third and final part of Bikini Bottom is that in the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, you'll defeat the Flying Dutchman, and in the Chum Bucket, you'll defeat the final boss, Robo Spongebob. So, let's go to the Industrial Park, which has Robo Patrick.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick. And his breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help.
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure
I
something
know
out.
that boss is so
On his back is a self-destruct.
weird.
I'll try to hit it.
Or, sorry, I'm recording on my iPhone XR because it might be hard for me to read the comments on what you guys are saying in these live streams that I'm now doing with my iPhone XR from now on. But I'll read them when I finish uploading, when this live stream is done. Bam. Well, I got hit by Patrick's green spit, but I still hit Patrick though.
And the robot is down. That was a doozy! Ow! I guess Spongebob won't be winning that way. Ow! That was a doozy!
Bam! First phase done with Spongebob. Oh shoot! Spongebob has been frozen. Now it's Sandy's turn. Texas style.
What is Sandy going to do to get Spongebob unfrozen? That's not without anything.
Alrighty.
Robot is down. That's the ticket. One more down for that stuff, and Spongebob will be back in the ring. Oh, that was a doozy. Go-see-do and around you go. And the robot is down.
Elliot, welcome to the live stream.
It's time to roll out some robot punishment.
Alright, now for the third and final phase. Alright, so if Patrick doesn't show me the sign, what I like to do is to use the cruise bubble.
That's the ticket.
Well, after I completed Robo Patrick the second time, I usually use the cruise bubble. If I play the Industrial Park and defeat Robo Patrick again.
I see a pride-pulling moment right here.
Alright.
The robot man changed tactics and fast.
Ah, I've been frozen.
Of the robot.
There we go.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
No
And BAM! Robo Patrick has been defeated.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Well, thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants. Alrighty. Now to the final boss. But before we get to that, and the skip, and the big skip in the first phase. Now, in the movie video game, there's 4 bosses that you can replay, but in Battle for Bikini Bottom, which are the mini bosses, you can't replay mini bosses. Well, if you like to replay the mini bosses, you have to go to a new file, and if you want to replay the mini bosses again. So, anyways, let's get to the final boss by going to our destination, the Chum Bucket Lab. Oh, sorry guys, I need to grab my controller. So, here's what I like to do. In the first phase, I normally use the cruise bubble to hit these green lights and defeat Roboplankton. And then, if I'm standing over here, yeet! Oh. Sorry guys. It may take a while. Well, this will be a while, but... Yeet!
Looks like SpongeBob did for a rough ride.
I normally do this, it may take a couple times for me to do this, but if I'm really getting but if I do it multiple times, then I might get used to it.
The robot better change tactics and fast. Close encounters of the painful kind. Do-si-do with
Yeet! There we go. See what I mean? I could complete the first phase without hitting all the green lights.
you don'ts destroyed my beautiful bride. We were supposed to get married next week.
Did he say Mary?
I'll repair you, baby.
Oh, I'm shrinking.
No, Patrick.
I think the robot is getting bigger.
SpongeBob, it is fluid to your head.
Well, then I'm going to follow him into my head. I mean, into my robot version's head, which is like my head, but bigger and more metallic.
Will you go already?
Here I come, Robot Plankton.
This is just getting too weird for me. Alright, now that I'm inside Robo Spongebob, so I disabled the hand, and what I like to do is to go over here, go down here, making sure I hit here, and bounce here, and use the cruise bubble, boy. Now there are 3 fuses in this zone, so 1 out of 3. Now I need 2 more. The mission control of the launch was a go. Say hello to my little bubble friend. BAM! I don't know why Roboplankton is right there, just moving around. Well, I think only on the PS2 version, Roboplankton does that. What'd he do?
What? Oh, yeah. All my plans ruined.
That does it. He's becoming a lawyer.
You haven't defeated me yet. I still have lots of robots all over Bikini Bottom. I'll summon them all, and then we'll see.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you twice as hard. Oh yeah? I'll destroy you plus one. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity.
Plus infinity.
Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community college. You oversized coffee grinder.
Oh yeah? I'll show you.
Well, Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
We won! Who wants to get ice cream? I do. Patrick, you're still standing on plankton.
Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
And there we go. All main bosses in this game have been defeated. Now, I'm sorry to do this live stream too short because I can only do bosses in Battle for Bikini Bottom, which I just defeated. Like, I can only replay the main bosses, not the mini bosses though. Well, the movie video game has more bosses than Battle for Bikini Bottom, which has 4 bosses. Like, in the movie video game, the bosses you can replay are you can defeat okay, so I'll let you pet Mr. Whiskers, so you defeat the frogfish, name's Dennis, and Dennis Strikes Back. You can defeat Dennis 2 times, while Dennis is in a level name's Dennis, and the second battle of Dennis is Dennis Strikes Back, and King Neptune and Turn the Tables on Plankton, which I love the final boss in the movie video game. Now, before we end this live stream, let's play around in this area, in this level. Ooh, 2 rings! Here's start. Ooh, so close. R1 to exit, or by pressing the triangle button to exit. The PS2 version.
Say hello to my little feathers.
But man, you guys, what's your favorite SpongeBob game made by THQ, Nick Games, and Heavy Iron Studios? Now, there's only 3 SpongeBob games that are made by Heavy Iron Studios, but which one is your favorite? There's Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie video game, and Truth or Square, which I think Truth or Square is a little decent because all the music and True the Square on Xbox 360 and Wii. Both of these music are brought in from Battle for Bikini Bottom, while the Spongebob is from the movie video game, as the title screen of True the Square. Like, as for the Nintendo DS version, I never played the Nintendo DS version, but only if you have the Nintendo DS version, you'll only hear the original soundtrack from True the Square, the Nintendo DS version. While the Xbox 360 and the Nintendo Wii version lets you hear the music from Battle for Bikini Bottom, like mostly from Battle for Bikini Bottom. How about I show you guys what's in the pineapple, Squidward's house, and Patrick's rock, and Sandy's dome, Krusty Krab, and the Chump Bucket Lab. Like, if you haven't played Battle for Bikini Bottom, well, if you haven't played Battle for Bikini Bottom, so basically you would start at SpongeBob's house with a mess that says, "Your Bikini Bottom stinks," at the end of the first cutscene of Battle for Bikini Bottom. And here is where you get your first golden spatula, but first you'll need by collecting shiny objects. Like the sign says, there are shiny objects. Shiny objects are very valuable and may be traded to help SpongeBob along in his quest. SpongeBob will need to collect many shiny objects in order to complete his quest to defeat the robot menace. There are different colors of shiny objects: red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Red is the most common and the most least valuable. Purple is the most rare and therefore the most valuable. More valuable shiny objects are usually harder to find or are in more dangerous places. Yeah, much like the coin, the Lum coin in Rayman Origins. Give me some credit, Gary. I remember. Press the R1 button to read the signs. Or to interact with signs. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. But hey, at least I'm alive. SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy may jump by pressing the X button. Pressing the X button while SpongeBob is in mid-air will cause him to double jump for extra height, but SpongeBob can only double jump once per jump.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Oh, the bubble ball just hit more tiki boxes.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror. Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble. Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds.
Tragically, we're sure. Now let's go into Squidward's house. Baby Sonic in 2020. I know that. I saw the trailer yesterday. Let's destroy Squidward's house. How about we fix the painting with a mustache?
Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
No one needs your paintings anyway. Oh, and there's a sock right there.
Did you find my lost socks?
Not yet, Patrick.
Oh, did they find you?
Alright, so for every 10 socks you collect, SpongeBob will give you a golden spatula. I'm gonna make this live stream even longer, if you guys like. So here's Sandy's tree dome. And oh my god, that face on SpongeBob though looks really creepy for a kid's game. Well, do some of you guys think you played this? Like, doesn't that face look creepy? Well, for me, a bit.
Stop your yapping and let's get robot trapping.
And right here is the police station. Now, right here, you'll see these, the information about these robots, which is this one. This one is called Fodder, Nifty Electrical Tough Attack. Not tall enough to ride most roller coasters, but more vicious than a pack of rabid clams. The G-Love. As the most vicious smack attack, hands down. Expert food massive lemon squeezer. And it does delightful hand puppet shows. True. Here's Chuck. Annoying missile attack. Likes to throw tantrums and other various military grade ordnance. I don't know. Not terribly friendly. Bombot. Arf. I'm not gonna read for the information on any of these robots, but if you played Battle for Bikini Bottom, not gonna read the information. But if you played Battle for Bikini Bottom, but if you haven't played Battle for Bikini Bottom, still not gonna read the information. Because I don't want to waste the phone on my my battery on my phone, which is an iPhone XR, which I got on my birthday last month. Strike. And if you have enough shiny objects, you'll go to Mr. Krabs. Now, be prepared. This is not the real voice of Mr. Krabs from the TV show.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula? That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come again.
Yeah, that's not the real actor of Mr. Krabs like in the TV show. And not in the title screen of the video of Battle for Bikini Bottom. But I think in the rehydrated version, which comes out in a couple months, I believe. I don't know when's the release date of Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated, but I'm pretty sure the actor who plays Mr. Krabs and the pirate painting, like in the title screen, like in every every intro of SpongeBob SquarePants, like in every episode as the introduction. I think the actor Mr. Krabs will be in the rehydrated remake. Well, it's my opinion, though. Now let's quit the game. And before I leave, let's see some of the title screen. But I hope I don't get a copyright strike, though. Or a copyright claim, or if this video gets taken down. But let's look at the extras, which are the extras are actually the previews for upcoming games, for new releases back in 2003. Like before I was born. Well, I was born in November 20th, though. Which I'll explain later, after I show you these previews. Fairly Odd Parents breaking the rules. For PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. Here's Tak and the Power of Juju preview. But Tak and the Power of Juju preview and Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion can only be seen on the PS2 and GameCube versions of Battle for Bikini Bottom. But if you have the Xbox version, it'll show you Fairly Odd Parents breaking the rules and the Paramount DVD and VHS release trailer for SpongeBob. Tak and the Power of Juju, only on PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Game Boy Advance.
All the gadgets. Half the height. Jimmy Neutron. Jet. Jimmy Neutron. Jet Fusion.
In a world of undersea adventure, in a town that has no air, one sea creature stands alone.
Nickelodeon and Paramount Home Entertainment proudly introduce a seaworthy collection of Spongebob Squarepants DVDs and home videos. Take a wondrous journey into Bikini Bottom and discover one lovable sponge's hidden secrets. Find out the Krabby Patty recipe, the real meaning of, and the sensitive side of SpongeBob. It's action-packed adventure as SpongeBob finds his true calling. Experience the magical
SpongeBob
journey
with
of
a
the
Krabby
whole
Patty in
Bikini
heaven.
Bottom gang as they struggle to find meaning, glory, and nifty dance routines. Thrill to SpongeBob's undersea adventures with great SpongeBob videos and DVDs, including extra special features available now.
Which has nautical nonsense and Halloween.
Is coming this year from Nickelodeon and Paramount Home Entertainment.
Alright, And there we go. That is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, the PS2 version. So, goodbye everybody, that's about it. And until next time, Plumber Hedgehog Bandicoot Power!